Graduates and guests, may we have your attention, please? Convocation is about to begin. If you have a mobile device or pager with you, please turn it off or silence it during the ceremony. Thank you for your attention and congratulations. If able, please rise.
We wish to acknowledge this land on which the University of Toronto operates. For thousands of years, it has been the traditional land of the Huron-Wendat, the Seneca, and the Mississaugas of the Credit. Today, this meeting place is still the home to many Indigenous people from across Turtle Island, and we are grateful to have the opportunity to work on this land. We are also grateful to have the opportunity to celebrate the achievements of our scholars who graduate today. On their behalf, let us express gratitude for the support of their family and friends, and for the faculty and staff who have guided them in their pursuit of knowledge. Whatever our own traditions, let us reflect as we proceed through the convocation ceremony on the many years of effort, sacrifice, and success that have brought us to this time of celebration. In concilium Universitatis Torontoiensis vocati sumus. Graduands, please remain standing. Guests, you may be seated.
In signissima cancellaria, presenter tibi hosci scolaris, ut admittentur ad gradus varios, tusca eas quod omni qua statuta recurrant, aptos e idionius esse.
Ad prefectum huius provinciae huusque magnae patriae, et ad prefectum omnium nationem omnibus interis conjunctarum, ego, ex autoritate mihi et toti universitate commissa admitto vos ad gradus varios, quorum jura vobis do epeto quoque, ut omnia conficiatis munera, qua ad illos gradus pertinent.
Graduates, please be seated. My name is William Goff, and it is my great privilege to serve the University of Toronto as Interim Vice Principal Academic and Dean, University of Toronto, Mississauga. Today, I have the additional privilege of assisting my good colleague, Professor Alexander Gillespie, Vice President and Principal of the University of Toronto, Mississauga, in conducting this convocation. The university is an institution with deep historical roots and many enduring traditions. Among those is our use of the language of the medieval university in today's wonderful celebration. For those in attendance who, unlike Professor Gillespie, are less than fluent in Latin, a translation may be helpful. For my part, I said, "Most distinguished Chancellor, I present to you these scholars, that they may be admitted to the various degrees, and I bear witness that, as far as all things which the statutes require, they are fit and suitable." More significantly, from the standpoint of the graduating class, Principal Gillespie then replied, "To the benefit of this province, this great country, and to the worldwide community of nations, I, by the authority vested in me and in the whole university, admit you to your various degrees, grant to you the rights, and ask of you the responsibilities of doing all those things which pertain to those degrees. And so, as my first order of business, I am delighted to salute you, the graduating classes of 2025 from the University of Toronto, Mississauga. That's it. You're done. Warmest congratulations. I would also like to bid a warm welcome to everyone who has joined us here in historic Convocation Hall. Graduates, today the University of Toronto is formally recognizing your hard work, your accomplishments, your perseverance in this milestone. Each of you, as a member of the graduating class, is joining an exceptional family of University of Toronto alumni. U of T has a global community of over 700,000 alumni in 196 countries. They are the university's living legacy and our greatest ambassadors. U of T alumni serve in leadership roles in every corner of the globe and in every walk of life. They are prime ministers, justices, scholars, authors, community and business leaders, scientists, and professionals of every description. Their endeavors have shaped the world we live in and the way we understand that world. We have no doubt that the University of Toronto's high international standing can be attributed to generations of dedicated and very talented faculty and staff members. But we also understand that this reputation has been built by our alumni, a group that now includes each and every one of you. So to the graduating class, let me say thank you. Thank you for your many contributions to the university while you were a student. And thank you for all that you will do as members of Canada's largest and, I believe, most distinguished alumni community. One more word of thanks is in order. I'm sure all graduates share a sense of gratitude to the friends and family members who have helped bring them to this special day. And I would ask you to join me and the platform party in thanking them with a vigorous round of applause. Let me continue with a request. One of the distinguishing features of our convocation is that graduates come forward individually to be recognized. You will then leave the stage using the ramp, exit out the door and around the hall. At that point, you will turn left and quietly re-enter the hall as your peers continue to be recognized. So I encourage you to think of the very last person to be on the stage. I believe that will be Bayram Adil Ishfaq. Could you please stand up? There he is. All right. So if you are tempted to do otherwise, please think of Bayram. So thank you. Thank you for your understanding and assistance, and once more, warmest congratulations. It is now my privilege to introduce today's convocation speaker, Ali Mahavji. Mahavji is an entrepreneur and investor harnessing emerging technologies to drive social impact. As managing partner at Blockchain Founders Fund, he leads investments and helps scale a portfolio of 200 startups worldwide. Widely recognized as a leader in his field, he has been named among the Blockchain 100 global leaders and was featured in 40 Under 40 for his contribution to technology and society. He is also the recipient of UTM's Desmond Parker Outstanding Young Alumni Award and an Arbor Award, the highest honor for volunteers at the University of Toronto, recognizing extraordinary commitment. Please welcome Ali Mahavji to the podium.
First off, heartiest congratulations to the class of 2025. Principal Gillespie, Dean Goff, governors, faculty members, family and friends, and above all, graduates. Thank you for the honor of spending this special day with you. Almost to this day, 13 years ago, I received my Bachelor of Commerce in this exact hall from the University of Toronto. Now, I want you to look to your left and now to your right. Look over to your friends and family and think about those ones watching the live stream. Think about all those moments where they were there for you through the good and the bad to get to this moment. Now let's give them the loudest round of applause. So in preparation to give this address, I asked myself what I wish I had known at my own graduation and what important lessons I have learned in life. And while if you're looking for me to have all the answers, I'll be honest, I don't. There's a lot of mistakes, some successes, and hardships along the way. Looking back, I was always trying to strike a balance between the ambition I had of myself and what others expected of me. My parents are refugees to Canada. My father didn't have a formal education and had dropped out from elementary school. They wanted the best for me. They wanted me to be a doctor, a lawyer, a chartered accountant. Many of you know exactly how that feels as first and second generation Canadians. And so I didn't want to fail my parents. I want to share 2 stories with you about my life. The first is a story about responsibility. I grew up in a low-income household. There were a lot of nights going to bed on an empty stomach with tears of hunger. I realized then I had to make money at a young age and start to craft my own future. My first job was in elementary school with a paper route, and on my first check that came in the mail, I realized I was making less than $1.50 an hour. I then proceeded to start numerous small businesses, from building and selling computers to setting up computer networks, resolving computer viruses, and then started supplying a large portion of my hometown to get the TV shows and movies they wanted in the era of peer-to-peer content. I would skip eating lunch just to save any hard-earned dollars that I would make. This habit has still stuck with me in a symbolic way. But one thing that you could always count on is that I would always be there for a free meal, especially when there was free pizza at the Blind Duck pub. You all know what that's like. By any measure, it wasn't smooth, and while I was making money, my education was falling behind. So much so that in grade 9, I was failing many of my classes. Let's just say I was on the principal's list. And no, this wasn't like the dean's list. This was more like the naughty list. One day, I was walking into school 20 minutes late, and my high school principal stopped me. After a long talk that made me 10 more minutes late for class, he said, "You are never going to make it to university." Those words stuck with me, repeated over and over in my head like a broken record. But I'm not one to shy away from a challenge. That's not the future I wanted for myself. Many of you have endured insurmountable obstacles for you to make it here to this point in your life today. As you leave university behind and enter another stage of your life, we must build the best versions of ourselves. We can't blame our parents or anyone else. We have more tools at our disposal than ever before, and we must take responsibility into our own hands to build the future we want to see. The second story I want to share with you is one of loss and resiliency. One morning, as I was entering my chemistry exam, I received a call that my best friend throughout my childhood, Elliot, got into a motorcycle accident and passed away. As I sat in the exam room, distraught, as the bubble sheet was put on my desk, I realized in that moment my priorities had changed. I needed to step up and help his single mother who was experiencing unimaginable loss. I left the exam room that day before the questions were even handed out and started a fundraiser to help cover the costs of Elliot's funeral. It was a dark period for me, but his organs went on to save 3 lives. Elliot's death changed me in profound ways. I learned about the depths of sadness, but I would also remember Elliot would always say, "I'm living life quickly before I die," and that stuck with me. In those moments, you will learn so much about yourself that you wouldn't have otherwise. Each of you will certainly face more adversity throughout your lives. Now, this is much more than getting a B- when you expected an A, or not getting that full-time job you wanted. So cherish the friends and family around you, in this hall and online. Those friends and family that are there for you are truly worth more than the most precious of diamonds. Throughout university, and even as you graduate here today, you may not know what you really want to do. I know I didn't. I thought I'd be a chemist and then a computer scientist. I ended up studying accounting and economics at UTM. I didn't even know what a venture capitalist was and never imagined being an actor in a TV show on Amazon Prime. We go through these major changes in life. You can think of elementary school to high school to university, university into the real world, losing friends and family, getting married, starting and creating a family, or retirement. There's tough and beautiful moments throughout each of these periods. So if I was given a time machine, I would tell my 21-year-old self on graduation that personal happiness lies in doing what you love, surrounding yourself with people that you love, and never settling for less. Follow and do the things you believe in. Much of what I stumbled into was by following my own intuition, which has built a strong foundation for me today. Steve Jobs once said, and it's a quote that's resonated with me deeply, "It's impossible to connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. You have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future." Now, our world is changing faster than ever before. Embrace technology and new ideas to reshape the future. Believe in a better world you can help construct. It's what's been at the core of my beliefs on how higher education gives you the opportunity to change social classes and make tremendous impact. It's what's formed my belief in building a better country and a better world. It's what's formed my belief in entrepreneurship and innovation to improve lives, and blockchain and Bitcoin to transform the world for the better. In the wise words of Eliot, you need to live life quickly before you die. Live it to the fullest. It's not about a balance between work and play. It's about maximizing both. As you graduate, I would like you to live with the understanding of how precious each and every day is. In just a few minutes, you will be walking down the path that Nobel laureates, Olympians, presidents, and prime ministers in the making have. So just remember, you have the ability to get through anything. If anyone can, you can. Make your impact and leave the world in a better place than you found it.
Good evening. My name is Christoph Emmerich, and I will be your reader today. It's a great honor for me to be a reader. Please bear with us for a moment as our graduating students approach the stage. We thank you for your patience. Professor Alexander Gillespie, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates from the University of Toronto, Mississauga, who are being admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Samir Abdel Razak Abu Harb. Alize Arif. Sadaf Asgari. Andrea Augustin. Patrick Vladimir Burlak. Christian Joseph Caramonte. Marta de Carvalho Suarez Diaz. Abhinav Krishna Dumpala. Hannah El Saraj. Eman Fatima. Subeg Singh Gahunia. Ishika Goyal. Fredo Emmanuel Gura. Lana Hafi. Ahmad Zifa Uboya Hodasi. Qing Huan Hua. Mahwash Khalid. Vanshika Kera. Pranav Kumar. Daniel Jingtai Liu. Jack Logan Lyon. Jonathan Adrian Miranda. Ala Ahmad Mumar. Mushafa Nasar. Navina Numarat. Yulu Pang. Ruo Tongchi. Sanchit Chandravir Singh. Katarina Stankovic. Nakia Huzaifa Sutarwala. Ibrahim Umar. Vincent Vistaño. Isabel Wan. Evelyn Wu. Isha Yasser. Peter Ziwa Zhu. Candidates from the University of Toronto, Mississauga, who are being admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Siddharth Abu Fazal. Saim Ahmed. Daud Ahmed. Taiba Akhtar. Saif Al-Azri. Hassan Mazen Hassan Al-Darweshe. Muhib Ali. Abailoran Al-Mukhametov. Abdallah Al-Murab. Judy Alush. Noha Al-Reyes. Jad Al-Rifai. Alexander Arezina. Misina Arikchan. Agam Arora. Thomas Anthony Ariza. Agam Arora. Arslan Arshad. Zainab Ali Ashkar. This one, you? Mas bin Atik. Hirosh Atanayake. Yuvraj Shin Alak. Mohin Eric Oyong. Zena Badr Hussain. Luca Andali Bandula. Dedipia Bansal. Sophia Barba. Seran Bell Barry Hart. Jaspal Singh Bhatt. Luhan B. Luang Hai Habui. Ibrahim Chalya. Sean Clarence Ang Chan. Jacob Bunjun Chang. Loktung Olivia Che. Simal Chima. Cheng Si Chen. Han Chen. Jasmine Chiamin Chen. Junwei Chen. Sinze Chi. Prisha Chokhani. Chisan Choi. Olivier Collin. Karim Dabul. Xu Yang Dai. Sifo Dang. Michael David Goding de Mello. Amrita Dillon. Olivia Marie Diepton-Antonio. Chi Hua Dong. Yang Dong. Anthony Eopi. Faham Ali Faisal. Cheng Shen Fan. Yu Cheng Fan. Zihao Fang. Alexander Franciev. Roshan Ganesh Raj. Xishui Gao. Yuan Gao. Nilesh Govardhan. Priya Renu Gomez. Hong Meng Gong. Parneet Gosil. Juan Gilbert Seminario. Victoria Marie Guido. Xuan Wengo. Laya Habibi. Jia Lubi Han. Handro He. Han Xuan He. Anthony William Hetadi. Junyi Jocelyn Ho. Sui Yan Hu. Chen Huang. Denise Ruo Chai Huang. Huan Chong Huang, Sin Cheng Ho, Muhammad Akil Hussain, Helen Huang, Sergey Huang, Lubna Soraya Iqbal, Laura Ivankova Yadolazadeh, Blessed Yale Jesus Bosco, Wen Hanja, Tu Jia Jiang, Yi Yang Jiang, Yassin Mohammed Kamal, Nanako Kato, Harmeen Kaur, Chang In Ki, Ching Cha Kong, Adya Kotibal, Anna Kravchenko, Ting Chuang Kung, Christopher Alexander Latimer, Andromeda K.U. Lee Lau, Sai Ping Lee, Chen Fai Lei, Jia Jun Lee, Jia Lin Lee, Mang Ran Lee, Sun Lee, Xiang Li, Sin Rong Li, Emma Yi Tong Liang, Speranza Lin, Yin Lin, Zheng Guan Liu, Zhenhao Liu, Yimeng Liu, Yuanfen Liu, Yuzhou Liu, Donglai Lu, Li Lu, Shen Luo, Shu Ling Luo, Meng Hao Liu, Xiao Ma, Celine May Salazar Makawile, Christine Alec Espinola Magugos, Nuha Mahmood, Harsh Makesha, Ashwin Kumar Mandal, Christian Miguel Marquez, Jude Masad, Aisha Amin Memon, Anthony Alexander Menegazzo, Frédéric Emmanuel Mekutiname Etime, sorry? Slow down. Daria Miryevskaya. Krupa Mistry. Julius Kenzo Morimorelli. Evan Robert Mauder. Raisa Mridha. Carol Ashraf Shobi Eshak Nakhla. Arvind Nimati. Jenny Le Nguyen. Thi Ngoc Nguyen Nguyen. Nirmit Nirankari. Tara Ariel Kyolaba Subuga. Kanto Nyang. Olamide Olubenga Oluyemi. Tulgudo Otgondorju. Chile William Pa. Manvir Kaur Pannu. Jimin Park. Jeremiah Parningotan. Shivani Patel. Noah Michael Antonio Patruno. Jennifer Rose Pavao. Kwan Jingpang. Mintui Phi. Xuan Yi Piao. Lei Qian. Yun Di Chue. Mohammed Zain Qureshi. Muhammad Taha Rab. Rosh Ragel. Avinash Nikhil Rodye. Christopher Romero. Anik Antonio Singh Sachdeva. Priyanka Shah. Marcus Amija. Aditya Snehal Shah. Namir Sheikh. Tailin Shen. Yiting Shen. Yuhang Shen. Yushun Xiang. 明帅是温吉新e feo luapo tololope结束哈准孙瑞敏孙Katri Sanjay Sutaria Elitan Vedans Amit Tanna Angeline Tansi Joshua Antonio Teape George Dimitri Theoharis Zayu Tien Denise Luis Garcia Tiopes Maestro Entran Tobechuku Michael Uchinido Brisha Upadhyay Ishan Birmani Ngok Ambu Shanzay Wahid Hao Yang Wang Long Zheng Wang Su Chi Wang Jian Zhong Wang Yan Nai Wang Yang Si Wang Yibo Wang Yulian Wang Bila Ahmed Warait Sama Bikamarachi Vanessa Maharani Vidyadharma Hong Hui Wen Wu Xin Yi Wu Wen Wen Wei Xia Alwin Hanjung Xie Jia Xin Xie Yu Chen Xie Yi Fang Su Yi Yang Su Edward Xi Peng Yang Gay Yang, Kay Yu, Benny Wei Yuan, Rui Yuan, Khaled Hisham Ahmed Hamdi Zaki, Jamilia Sakibek, Jun Zhang, Si Wen Zhang, Yang Zhe Zhang, Yan Qi Zhang, Zhen Yu Zhang, Jiling Zhang, Sihan Zhang, Han Han Zhen, Han Wen Zhen, Yu Ganzhong, Yu Yangzhou, Yuan Yuanzhu, Yi Chongzhuo, Zainab Ali Asghar, candidates from the University of Toronto, Mississauga who are being admitted to the degree of Honours Bachelor of Science, Mahe Noor Falak. Mustafa Abel Kader. Fares Mohammed Abdel Latif. Shakir Abdullayev. Maria Jose Amaya Varela. Aisha Arfatun. Alexia Ban. Gulfara Bekpolatova. Manat Bhalla. Syed Daniel Raza Bukhari. Vanessa Bo Aboud. Harlina Brar. Amelia Marie Caron. Ariane Chagas Pereira. Tarun Deepak Chatani. Chizhou Chen. Jiaji Dai. Marcus Vincent Damiani. Yawen Dong. Nileti Nimsati Melinda de Silva. Andy Dong. Mintai Dong. Natalia Escobar Mesa. How Young Fun. Ahmad Gadban. Ava Celeste Gregoris. Dilpreet Kaur Grewal. Alison Siapa Guterres Moreno. Sana Hashim. Lik Hang Ho. Monte Lok Hang Ho. Nafis Hussain. Chen Hui Huang. Leen Hussaini. Naomi Natalia Ines. David Neil Jardine. Minister Javed. Nurtai Kasimbayev. Tanvir Kaur. Matilda Koser. Valence Ko. Sanjet Kok. Joanna Konidas. Jiwon Lee. Linan Lee. Wenrui Lee. Xianxing Liu. Mei Xian Liu. Xin Liu. Xi Hui Lu. Xi Chu Lu. Jun Ilma. Deepika Mandapalli. Aisha Masir. Sean Cameron Maskana Ang. Divakar Uria. Nicholas Ospina. Tamara Palamar. Arya Palta. Wen Hui Pam. Kai Lun Ping. Emma Melissa Pleves. Maria Proskurina. Jesse Chu. Anavi Ramakrishnan. Arjun Singh Rathore. Agat Reeve. Rabea Rizwan. Nicole Rudakov. Sebastian Alonso Santoni Perez de Obanos. Ishan Sethi. Mien Mohammed Ahmad Shah. Mohammed Yusuf Sheikh. Anisha Sharma. Wen JC. Grewal Madhavdeep Singh. Karanbir Singh. Teng Teng Su. Shin Yu Sun. Ling Yi Tang. Tu Batarin. Janine Kagemolo Tibazarba. Shahan Uppal. Vanchika. Mayor Wang. Sen Wang. Sin Wei. Xiu Xia. Lei Xiao. Ru Fei Su. Bo Wen Yang. Mang Rui Yang. Yu Tong Yang. Xia Xiyin. Xiao Yue. Muhammad Nabil Ibn Zainuri. Fang Yizhang. Hao Peng Zhang. Patrick Zhu. Candidate from the University of Toronto, Mississauga, who is being admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science. Behram Adil Ishfaq.
On behalf On behalf of the University of Toronto and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby admit all those candidates not here present to their degrees in absentia.
As we conclude Convocation, I wish to thank all of you for your participation and patience. To the families and friends and to those in the procession, let me say thank you. You have made this a more memorable event for each member of the graduating class. I would like to thank Principal Alexandra Gillespie for presiding over today's ceremony. I wish to thank as well the many other colleagues and friends of the university who participated in this convocation, whose names you will find in the program. I now invite Principal Gillespie to bring today's ceremony to a close.
As I bring this convocation ceremony to a close, on this, your special day, I hope that we will see you often in the years to come, and I invite you to stay connected. We will be really interested in your journey, and we know that you will make an impact for the better, whatever path you choose. Concilium dimissum est.